Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you. The first sage of Boor.
I am the all-knowing God! Burn to oblivion!
Temple of Wisdom! Hey!
Kneel! Don't get frostbite.
Let me leave you alone.
I am the all-knowing God!
Make yourselves at home!
Burn to oblivion!
Hey!
Kneel!
Rain outlines your fate. Time to act.
I see everything!
Tremble! Oh, so sorry.
Rain cutter.
Thunderclap!
I am the all-knowing God! Burn to oblivion!
No, my sword!
Kneel!
Body and mind. A minor setback.
Tremble! Reality is pain! This moment will be frozen in time.
Witness the power of Guhua.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Lightning Flash! Hey!
Dodge this!
Body and mind.
I see everything!
Freeze!
Everyone hold hands! Take this!
Your new god awakens! Now, your eyes have been opened.
Minute to memory!
Kneel!
Just wait for a little.
What's the hurry? Don't push your luck. Tremble! Free reality
Minute to memory!
is pain!
Rain outlines your fate.
What's the hurry? Burn to oblivion! Cool it! Push your luck. Humans. Filthy humans. No! Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of... This sure seems very...
Yes, that is our destination. Forbidden... Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago. But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata...
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
Do you feel...
Did she fight to resist the forbidden... She even used her last remnant of... Yes, but now... We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with our lucid consciousness. And then, we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person. Each of us need to be, even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
That's so scary.
Don't worry, it should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon. Let's go.
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here.
Wow. What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them. Hey! Yeah!
No, my sword!
Lightning flash! Grow, grow, grow!
Committed to memory.
Take this!
I see everything. That really hurt.
Rain outlines your fate.
Make yourselves at home. Grow, grow, grow. Till life lasts forever.
Freeze!
No, my sword!
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this!
Everyone hold hands.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a boat.
Take this!
Freeze!
This might hurt a little. Yeah. Hey. Everyone hold hands.
No, my sword!
Cool it!
Body and...
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
Lightning flash!
Dodge this!
Rain outlines your fate.
Everyone hold hands. Grow, grow, grow.
Take this! Look! Four-leaf sigils have appeared in the sky!
Time to act.
Hey! Make yourselves at home!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Commit it to memory! Yeah! Yeah! I see everything! Sharing my knowledge!
Thunderclap! Take this!
Freeze!
No, my sword!
Lightning flash!
This may hurt a little. Hey!
Dodge this!
I see everything! Make yourselves at home!
That was unexpected.
Grow, grow, grow! The Temple of Wisdom! Everyone hold hands!
Lightning flash!
Change of plans.
Hey! I see everything!
Lightning flash!
This may hurt a little.
Witness the power. Go.
Commit it to memory. Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands. Grow, grow, grow. I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom. This may hurt a little. Grow, grow, grow. Hey!
No, my sword. Let me weave you.
I've seen scars. Commit it to memory. Make yourselves at home.
Take this!
I see everything.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first.
Body and mind. Time to act.
We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida?
Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here. We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Huh? But everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
Hopefully there—
Are you saying you—
No. Otherwise—
Hey! So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Ruka but
Is that— Are you—
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're of the same nature? Why?
Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. I'm merely the... But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't be...
Really?
But perhaps I already... Along with the blessing, don't worry. The growth...
Come to think of it...
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what exactly happened when you died?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right? Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color. At that time, the seven were all summoned to the I had to protect Irminsul. the disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, At that time, I knew which is why I created a device that
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no. How could that happen?
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated. And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail of clues, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my—
Wait!
Irminsul had removing me, but
People love you so— How can we just— Is there real—
you're the god of wisdom, Booer.
But this—
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along. Let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, we all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. We've just saved the world. So why am I crying? I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from. Just now, we removed the remaining pollution.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Huh? That sound. Traveler! Paimon!
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I'm here to negotiate with you.
Negotiate with me?
I left soon. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals. That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Amazing, even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you were in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any... It was my experiment.
The academia... You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same...
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example, the Gnosis. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Teyvat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the God of Wisdom. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is... Segments are extraordinarily... Yes. How very... Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't... What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were...
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace being as smart as you.
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a Gnosis, then...
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a Gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves besides with my abilities? But what I'd like to know is, how can you be
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have my revenge!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Well, Have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of act. There won't be any—
It truly pains me. Another chess piece. And where is—
Don't be greedy.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend— Besides, oh, judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
People exchanging knowledge with the god of wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the god of wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finished with negotiations, we've all gotten what we want.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Together! Okay, wake her up. Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Come on, Traveler, let's go!
Good morning. Looks like you're awake.
Yep.
I prepared some breakfast today.
It's nice to have—
Well, now that I've recovered from Alice,
And Paimon Baxter.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you. Oh, it's from Ahem. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate as heroes of Sumeru. Please be sure to attend.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing. Everyone's aware of your abilities. There's no need to be modest.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tighnari.
Tighnari!
Ah, good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
I'm recovering well.
But from the looks of it,
It's fine. I'm not. The Elazar patients have
it seems once Ermin's soul started—
Yes, but there are still some The withering is one example.
By the way, we have some—
This
Huh? You mean
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino? He didn't tell you?
Perhaps. Or, alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast. You and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kale has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me. You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidia Forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been
We feel much better. How about...
I'm recovering well.
But from the looks of it, you seem...
It's fine. The Elazar pit...
It seems once Ermin's...
Yes, but the withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore.
By the way...
This...
Huh? You mean...
He visited once, but he was
Then you probably already know all about the celebration...
celebration feast.
Huh? Come to think of... You and Kale are both Sino...
Kale has taken over some of my tasks. You see, some VIP...
Huh?
Well, technically...
Huh?
Yes, he's a Lesser Lord Kusanali in her boundless mercy. When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali... As a result...
That sounds really...
There is nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic.
Ah, right!
You've recovered well.
Yay! Will do!
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished tallying things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing.
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon,
We got your letters, so here we are!
you're the best.
Huh?
Yeah,
Look, I get it. Nilu is Sumeru's number... You have no idea how...
If you consider enjoying Nilu because Paimon thinks...
That's right. Nilu is an absolute Master Zubair.
Nonsense. But indeed...
Ooh, good idea.
you guys are...
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah. And Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if for some reason they didn't receive the letters? Then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time. I'm not too sure about Ramon's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing...
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
What's the hurry?
We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the House of Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for gossip about the sages.
No way! We're strictly here on business.
Ah, I see. Sorry, I thought maybe everyone's as interested in rumors about the sages as I am.
What's the hurry?
Alhaitham should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have time for us.
Just put down that worthless... It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway.
Alhaitham should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have time for us.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical...
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you use...
Oh?
Would I be here asking you if I knew?
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Kasharawar. Huh.
Maybe it's because...
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment. And anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Oh, you... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this?
Like I need to tell you.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Oh, which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true... hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh, it's you two.
We're running some errands for Neela.
Letter?
Neela said she sent out a letter.
If she addressed the letter to all... I've been busy these days.
Have you always been so...
Of course not. I'm only...
Kainari told us they...
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull...
Yeah, you're right. Huh.
Yes, at least that... It's said that when the Academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the Academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages. Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Yes, about that. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the Academia. But I refused.
Huh? But why? Can't you be a little more ambitious?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Oh, all right. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the Academia before the new sages take office. And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for...
By the way...
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar, which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of Sumeru.
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
All right, I'll see you there.
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Dunyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
I'm doing well. I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Yeah!
That's right.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever! Are you getting bored already?
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru. And as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
We just came from talking with Alhaitham at the Academy.
Did he tell you that
What?
I heard that
Whoa. Hyman can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither. But I think Dia...
Ugh, forget about it. I'll hate them probably just like the way I work.
But you know, because you're
In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. I'm glad to hear you say, come on, no need for the sad face. It's not once the whole Dendro Archon, but a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. But,
huh?
Well, no, not yet at least.
So, have you been... She heard that you were...
Huh. My lady has been very...
Right, and...
So what it really...
I bet the letters at the...
No wonder there wasn't...
Sorry to make you two come all the way out here.
It must be something important for Nilu to spit.
Yes!
Great! I'll be sure to attack.
Count me in too. But is there some sort of...
Since it's being organized by
All right, then...
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget!
Sure.
Thank you so much for...
Oh! Bye!
The General Mahamatra all...
Oh.
But last time we met, as for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only Don't mention it. You better get going.
All right, on to our next... It's been a while since we last visited Aru Village. Ah, there's Sino!
What brings you?
We recovered well!
It seems Gandharva...
And
That's good to hear.
Yeah!
You're welcome.
But why are you just...
I'm meeting some...
Oh!
I've already talked, but you know one of the people...
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert.
Roman!
Oh.
Oh!
Don't worry.
I see.
I'm doing well.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life...
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. I will no longer pursue research like a I plan to leave.
Wow.
Sataria will return to... She can't teach everyone.
Yes, that is the true...
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Sataria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival, the stars have always guided caravans.
Oh, please. Where's all of this?
You deserve these
Sataria's idea will bring much good.
At first, as you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts. Sataria, Sataria. These words, I gathered up the...
Azor.
What's the hurry?
It's been a while since we last visited Aru Village. Ah, there's Sino!
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And...
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to...
You're welcome.
But why are you just
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean...
I've already talked with King, but you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert.
Roman!
Oh.
Oh!
Don't worry.
I see.
I'm doing well. Many good things.
Same here.
Oh, tell...
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright, well, I suppose I should... I've decided to leave...
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar. But I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge. I plan to leave the academia.
Wow, so you want to be...
Sataria will return to support education here. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many...
Yes, it's my hope that is the true meaning of education.
The people of the stars have always guided...
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from?
You deserve these
Sataria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, as you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart. As if there were... Sataria, Sataria.
Miss.
These words sparked... I gathered up the courage to approach...
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been too light. You probably have already heard.
Lord Sino helped me. My plan was able to go smooth.
You're all doing so...
Aside from that, I also have some other...
Lesser Lord Kusanali has out. I applied for a few batches of education.
That's exactly...
Apart from this, the academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. We must be persistent.
This is the first time... Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
No, not at all. We're actually here. Neva wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't... A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to... At the feast, we'll also be celebrating... although, judging from your opinion...
Celebration? Feast? It's the first time...
Tanari was right.
This feast is for you.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino.
No, not really.
Well, I still have a lot to hand.
I'm afraid I won't be able... The messages. I'm sorry for how I treated you before. But now I understand. You and the art, please keep dancing.
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is complete as well.
Got it.
Today's the big day! Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming along. Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
You're here.
Ah, there you are.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work.
But we're not like...
I propose that the last.
Nah, there won't be any.
Oh, really?
Come join us over here.
Everything looks quite...
Wow.
The food was specially prepared for you by everyone that came said that you saved Sumeru.
Ah, feels kinda nice to be seen as a hero. I could get used to this.
Being a bodyguard is also a hero's job. And I'm happy to meet everyone that participated in the great...
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done...
We owe it to our abilities.
Really? Why do I remember
That's how I remember it too.
It's luck that brought us together, and it was luck that let us form a team. Then, it took even moreover.
Yeah, it was almost like everyone played their...
So, would you say we're good actors too?
It's such a blessing that
Yes, even after being abandoned... Lesser Lord Kusanali once used all her power, and this should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised.
No, everything you...
That's good.
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face?
Even if those two giants, those sages really... If you bite the hand that...
Perhaps I shouldn't...
You could simply tell...
I respect our deities while we're on this...
Are you trying to say that...
Not...
Why? Because...
Could you...
But seriously, though,
I did have my own motive. If the rules of our nation...
By that, you mean your life...
Precisely.
Wait, so that's the...
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite...
You flatter me.
All right, then.
That's right.
Will you be happy with that line?
It's not about being happy.
Even so.
Thank you.
Ah, there. Well, how is it? It's the first time I've ever... You see, every guest here is... Make sure you live it up tonight. I'm honored to have her think of me this way. I can't explain...
I seldom participate in such life. No, the Grand Bazaar, that happiness. Oh well.
My lady,
Yes, what an amazing place.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy.
Hey, less of that.
What's the hurry?
The atmosphere here is good. I don't often have a lot to handle these days. This feast is pretty good.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You wake up, of course. Just wait.
It's me. Yeah, the connection between us is amazing. I heard there's... Lately, I've been so... Although you've already helped me with a lot. Please say thank you to is it not convenient for you to do that for me? But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring them? Yes, I have. You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So... I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. Everyone!
Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food.
It's...
Huh?
Hold up.
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanagi.
No, of course not. Are you... Lesser Lord Kusanagi?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Yes.
Lesser Lord Kusanagi?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me. Even if that meant without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Teyvat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanagi, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dinyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right...
You're an Archon, but you act so humble.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just means you still have a... Alright, since you're... She should be in...
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.